The 5 Levels of Leadership. Proven Steps to Maximize Your Potential. John C. Maxwell.
What is this book about? The 5 Levels of Leadership is a book written by renowned leadership expert John C. Maxwell. In this book, Maxwell presents a comprehensive and practical framework for understanding and developing effective leadership skills. The book outlines 5 distinct levels of leadership, each with its own unique characteristics, behaviors, and abilities. These levels are: 1. Position. Leadership based on title or authority within an organization. 2. Permission. Leadership based on the relationships and trust built with followers. 3. Production. Leadership based on achieving results and generating momentum. 4. People development. Leadership based on empowering and mentoring others for their personal growth and success. 5. Pinnacle. Leadership based on creating a lasting legacy and influencing beyond one's own organization. Maxwell emphasizes that leaders should aspire to grow and progress through these levels to become more effective and influential. The book provides insights, strategies, and practical advice for individuals looking to improve their leadership skills and make a meaningful impact on their organizations and the people they lead. Who is this book for? This book is for anyone seeking to improve their leadership skills, whether you're a seasoned manager, an aspiring leader, or a team member looking to enhance your personal and professional growth. John Maxwell's The 5 Levels of Leadership offers valuable insights and practical strategies to help you navigate the complex world of leadership, climb the ladder of success, and make a positive impact on your team and organization. John C. Maxwell is an internationally recognized leadership expert, pastor, speaker, coach, and best-selling author. With over 70 books to his name, including the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership and the 5 Levels of Leadership, he has inspired millions of people to develop their leadership skills and achieve personal and professional success. As the founder of the John Maxwell Team, he has trained thousands of coaches, speakers, and leaders worldwide. His profound insights, practical advice, and dynamic communication style make him a sought-after speaker on leadership, teamwork, and personal growth.
Introduction.
Hello, I'm John C. Maxwell, and I want to welcome you to my book, The 5 Levels of Leadership. In this introduction, I want to share with you my journey of discovering and refining the concept of the 5 levels of leadership. When I first started out as a young pastor, I quickly realized that my leadership skills needed improvement. This realization led me on a lifelong journey to learn, practice, and teach leadership principles to others. Over the years, I've had the privilege of working with leaders from various backgrounds and industries, and I've learned that leadership is not about a title or position, but rather about influence. In The 5 Levels of Leadership, I present a roadmap for leadership growth, consisting of 5 levels: position, permission, production, people development, and pinnacle. Each level builds upon the previous one, allowing you to increase your influence and effectiveness as a leader. It's essential to recognize where you are in your leadership journey and strive for continuous growth and improvement. Keep in mind that leadership development is a continuous process. As you progress through the levels, you'll need to invest time and effort to grow as a leader. I encourage you to evaluate yourself at each level and focus on your development, understanding that everyone's leadership journey is unique. Throughout the book, you'll find stories, principles, and practical applications that will help you grow as a leader. I invite you to engage with these concepts, learn from the stories, and apply the lessons to your own leadership journey for personal and organizational growth. Remember, leadership is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the process, and as you grow and develop, you'll become the best leader you can be for your team and your organization. I wish you great success as you embark on this exciting and rewarding journey through the 5 levels of leadership.
Level 1. Position.
The first level of leadership is position. At this level, you've been granted a title or rank within your organization, and people follow you because they have to. Your authority is based on your position, not your influence or skill. While it's the starting point for every leader, it's essential to understand that this level is the lowest on the leadership ladder. Your goal should be to move beyond this level as quickly as possible. To grow from this level, you need to work on building relationships with your team members, understanding their needs and aspirations, and developing your communication skills. Take the initiative to connect with your colleagues, learn about their lives, and show genuine interest in their well-being. As you become more approachable and trustworthy, you'll find it easier to influence and lead others. In the book, I share a story about a new manager, Sarah, who was promoted to her first leadership role in the company. At first, Sarah relied solely on her title to get her team to follow her. She quickly realized that her team wasn't engaged, and their performance suffered. After seeking guidance from a mentor, Sarah learned that to become an effective leader, she needed to move beyond her position and build relationships with her team. She began to genuinely connect with her colleagues, showing interest in their lives and careers. As a result, her team's engagement and performance improved significantly.
Tips for taking leadership to the next level.
1. Building relationships. Schedule regular one-on-one meetings with your team members to get to know them better. Use these meetings to discuss their goals, challenges, and aspirations. 2. Developing trust. Practice open and transparent communication with your team. Share both good and bad news, and involve your team in decision-making processes. 3. Improving communication. Host weekly team meetings where you encourage open dialogue, listen actively, and provide updates on the organization's progress.
Level 2. Permission.
The second level of leadership is permission, where people follow you because they want to. At this stage, you've built strong relationships with your team, and they trust your judgment. They've given you permission to lead them, not because of your title, but because they believe in you. To advance from this level, you must continue to nurture those relationships and demonstrate that you care about your team's success. Offer your support and guidance, and always be willing to listen to their concerns and ideas. Additionally, learn to delegate tasks effectively and empower your team members to take ownership of their responsibilities. This will not only help them grow, but will also foster a sense of camaraderie and collaboration within the team. I tell the story of Tom, a manager who had built strong relationships with his team members. Tom's team was always eager to share their ideas and suggestions during meetings, and they felt comfortable approaching him with concerns. Tom understood that his team's trust was crucial, and he worked hard to maintain their relationships. One day, a significant issue arose that threatened the team's project. Because of the trust Tom had built, his team was open and honest about the challenges they faced, and together they found a solution to keep the project on track.
Tips for taking leadership to the next level.
1. Setting clear goals. Collaborate with your team to create a goal-setting process that includes SMART objectives. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. 2. Empowering your team. Implement a system for delegating tasks based on each team member's strengths and areas of expertise, while providing them with the necessary resources and autonomy. 3. Celebrating success and learning from failure. Organize monthly recognition events to celebrate your team's accomplishments, and create a safe environment to discuss setbacks and lessons learned.
Level 3. Production.
The third level of leadership is production. At this point, you've earned your team's respect, and you're consistently delivering results. Your ability to achieve goals and meet expectations has solidified your reputation as an effective leader. People follow you because they've seen what you can accomplish and want to be part of your success. To progress from this level, you need to develop your problem-solving and decision-making skills. Encourage your team to think creatively and find innovative solutions to challenges. Focus on continuous improvement, both personally and professionally, by setting clear expectations and regularly assessing your progress. Celebrate your team's achievements and acknowledge their hard work, but also recognize that growth requires overcoming obstacles and learning from failures. In the book, I share the story of Lisa, a high-performing leader who consistently delivered results. Lisa's team had a reputation for excellence within their organization, and other teams looked up to them. Lisa's success was due to her focus on goal setting, clear communication, and empowering her team members to take ownership of their work. By fostering a culture of accountability and achievement, Lisa was able to lead her team to new heights.
Tips for taking leadership to the next level.
1. Identifying potential leaders. Implement a talent identification process, such as a 360-degree feedback tool or performance reviews, to recognize team members with leadership potential. 2. Investing in their growth. Establish a mentorship program where you pair potential leaders with experienced leaders within the organization to help them grow their skills and abilities. 3. Empowering them to lead. Create opportunities for potential leaders to take on higher responsibilities, such as leading a project or managing a small team.
Level 4. People development.
The fourth level of leadership is people development. You've not only produced results and built strong relationships, but you're also investing in the growth and development of your team members. You're not just focused on the organization's success but on helping each individual reach their full potential. To excel at this level, you must become a mentor and coach for your team. Invest time and resources in their personal and professional development. Help them set goals, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and provide opportunities for them to learn and grow. Be a role model of continuous learning and growth, and inspire your team to do the same. By empowering your team members and fostering their development, you'll create a culture of success and high performance. One of the stories I share is about David, a leader who was committed to developing his team members. David knew the importance of investing in his team's growth and would regularly provide opportunities for them to learn and expand their skills. He would have one-on-one coaching sessions, provide constructive feedback, and praise their accomplishments. Over time, David's team members grew into leaders themselves, taking on more responsibility and leading their own sub-teams. David's dedication to their development ultimately contributed to the organization's overall success.
Tips for taking leadership to the next level.
1. Becoming a visionary leader. Hold annual strategic planning sessions with your team to develop a long-term vision for your organization and create a detailed roadmap to achieve it. 2. Extending your influence. Organize leadership workshops or seminars within your organization, inviting leaders from various departments to share their experiences and best practices. 3. Leaving a lasting legacy. Establish a leadership development program within your organization that trains and develops future leaders, ensuring the long-term success of your company.
Level 5. Pinnacle.
The fifth and final level of leadership is Pinnacle. At this stage, you've achieved a rare level of influence and respect within your organization and beyond. People follow you not just because of what you've accomplished but also because of who you are as a person and leader. You've developed other leaders who, in turn, have grown their own teams and contributed significantly to the organization's success. You've created a lasting impact and a legacy of leadership. Reaching the pinnacle level requires a combination of all the skills and traits developed in the previous levels. You must continue to focus on building relationships, producing results, and developing people. However, at this level, your influence extends beyond your immediate team and organization. Lastly, I tell the story of Michelle, a CEO who had reached the pinnacle level of leadership. Michelle had a clear vision for her company's future and was able to communicate this vision effectively to her team, stakeholders, and the entire organization. She also dedicated herself to developing other leaders and fostering a culture of leadership within the company. Under Michelle's guidance, the company experienced unprecedented growth and success. Michelle's impact extended beyond her organization, as she became a sought-after speaker and mentor for leaders in various industries. Through her leadership, Michelle created a lasting legacy that inspired others to reach for greatness.
Tips for Level 5 leaders.
1. To thrive at the pinnacle level. You need to be a visionary leader, able to inspire and motivate others with your passion and purpose. Develop a clear vision for the future and communicate it effectively to your team, organization, and stakeholders. Be adaptable and resilient in the face of change, and always look for opportunities to innovate and stay ahead of the curve. 2. Focus on developing other leaders and creating a culture of leadership within your organization. Mentor and empower the next generation of leaders, and invest in their growth and development. By doing so, you'll create a lasting impact that will benefit your organization and the people within it for years to come.
Conclusion.
As we come to the end of our journey through the 5 levels of leadership, proven steps to maximize your potential, I want to emphasize the importance of continuous growth and development as a leader. The 5 levels: position, permission, production, people development, and pinnacle serve as a roadmap for your leadership journey, helping you understand where you are and where you can go. Remember that leadership is not just about a title or position. It's about influence. As you progress through the levels, your influence will grow, enabling you to make a more significant impact on your team, organization, and beyond. But keep in mind that growth doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and dedication to develop your skills and become a more effective leader. As you move forward, focus on building strong relationships, producing results, developing your team members, and ultimately creating a legacy of leadership. Embrace the mindset of lifelong learning and continuously strive for improvement. Seek feedback, learn from your mistakes, and celebrate your successes. Finally, I encourage you to share your newfound knowledge and insights with others. Mentor and guide those around you on their leadership journey, and together, you'll contribute to the overall success of your organization and the growth of future leaders.
Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the 5 levels of leadership. We hope the lessons, stories, and strategies shared throughout this book have provided you with valuable insights and inspiration to become the best leader you can be. Remember, leadership is a journey, and it's never too late to start or to make a difference. Keep learning, growing, and leading, and you'll find that the rewards of leadership are truly immeasurable. This content is produced by Changes to Success channel. To support the author and learn more about the book, you can purchase the print version by clicking the Buy Print Book button in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like to encourage us, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more great videos coming soon. Thank you for watching this video, and we wish you success in your life.